In this edition of Trailblazers Video Magazine, we're going back to Cali. That's Marin County, Northern California, the birthplace of downhill mountain bike racing. We'll meet up with Marin Mountain Bike's very own factory racers and tour the trails where they train. After that, we'll check out their factory with an exclusive tour. The fun doesn't stop there, because we're going to try the latest fringe off-road sport, mountain unicycling. No brakes and one gear. I'm Jay Sachs, your guide on this episode of Trailblazers Video Magazine.
Welcome back to Trailblazers Video Magazine. I'm your host, Jay Sachs. And we're here with Pat Smith from Marin Bicycles, Brian Culp, their professional downhiller, and Mr. Barry Culp, his brother. And we're going to be tearing it up here at a place called China Camp. They're going to take us on a little tour. They were kind enough to supply me with one of their own bikes. This is the Wildcat Trail they gave me here. I'm really looking forward to this. This is a really nice bike. Later on in the show, we'll get a chance to head on down to the Marin factory and see how they make these fine pieces of equipment, maybe take a tour of their very top secret research and development department to see what's coming on for '99, so stay tuned. Now that ruled. That was... So where are we heading to first?
I guess we'll go up here, up to Peacock Gap.
Peacock Gap, okay.
Yeah, get some good shots in up there. How's it going?
Right on.
And we'll follow it up with a couple little fast downhills and some berms and stuff. We'll have fun.
How long is the trail?
The loop that we do is probably about 10 miles or so.
As Pat Smith was our guide, I knew we were in for some great riding. Pat rode ahead to scout the trail to find a good jump for us to hit.
One really cool, natural kind of jump. Right here you can kind of flick it, kind of cruise around a little bit. And behind us, we got the bay, San Pablo Bay. The kind, huh? Get the whole view from here. But there's plenty more good stuff to ride. So we'll keep you in contact on that. Trailblazer Video Magazine.
I like the jump so much, I did it twice.
See it right as you go off the jump. That's nice.
Oh. This is pretty much what it's all about. Marin mountain bikes. We're right here at the birthplace of mountain biking, so you get a chance to ride all the great trails, all the classic trails, Pine Mountain Loop, Eldridge Grade, which our bikes are named after, so you really get the essence of riding in Marin County. From the ground up, nothing but the best. Yeah.
Check out Brian as he heads on down this really rocky and super rooted descent. He makes it look so easy and so smooth. That's probably one of the reasons why he's a professional downhiller for Marin Bicycles.
Well, I'm clearing out the trail because what we're gonna do here is try to come down this slope, hang it out, hit this corner, clear this water bar, and try to avoid those trees if we can help it, you know, but you can never tell.
Yeah. Not too bad for a Florida boy, huh? But I think he's got something else in store for him. Huh? East versus West. Who's the better jumper of the two?
Oh my God. This is like WWF mountain biking.
I want you on the jumping line.
Take me to the map. East Coast, East Coast.
Go ahead, Brian, give it back to him. West Coast.
West Coast, West Coast, West Coast.
Getting a chance to ride with these guys was just unbelievable. They took me on some of the best trails in Northern California and were really great to us. After an epic ride, we made plans for the night's festivities and the next day's adventure. We'll be right back after this. Woo! Look at this, Marin showing us what's brand new for $99. This stuff is crazy. Hasn't even been released. The dealers don't even know what it looks like. We are in their top secret research and development department where it all goes down. We saw their new full suspension bike, the Mad Downhill Bomber, crazy Mr. T, Hayes disc brakes, all kinds of stuff, Crossmax wheels. Jesus, then we saw their road bike line. You got to see their new road bike line with these crazy paint jobs they got going on. Super frame materials, custom drawn tubing, unbelievable equipment that these guys are on. Look for the Marin guys to be a real threat in the 98-99 season. Fast, going strong. Come on, check out these road bikes. If you haven't seen these yet, this is unreal. Look at this. Custom drawn tubing.
This is the what we call the Columbus Nemo tube set, kind of like the Mega Tube style, investment cast crown and dropouts. Again, we're the only ones really doing a full Italian road bike.
Okay, welcome back to Trailblazers Video Magazine. I'm your host, Jay Sachs, and we're with the boys from Marin once again. Pat Smith over there on the left, and then of course today we've got Wesley Klein with us. He's one of Marin's dirt jumping boys, and they're going to take us on some of the trails here.
Wesley was giving us the rundown on some of the local trails.
Tam will have
Good view
a
too.
much better view. Camp Tam Rancho, Boy Scout area, Fairfax, California. Pretty nice single tracks built by the Boy Scouts. It's very generous and the only legal single track in Marin County to ride bikes on. It's pretty cool.
So that's what we're going to be riding here this afternoon. Thanks to these gentlemen here and the nice folks from the Boys Club giving us some great trail to ride here in Marin County, California. Let's hit it.
All right.
Let's go.
The smell of sage was all around us as Pat and Wesley gave me the guided tour of the heart of Marin County, California, taking me on some of the wildest rides I've ever been on, as this is their training ground for Marin bicycles.
still here on the mesa of Camp Tamarancho, Bolinas Ridge, Pine Mountain, Mount Tamalpais, St. Helena, Mount Barnaby, and more Pine Mountain, repack, first downhill race ever, happened in Marin County, and birth of downhill mountain biking, right there. A glimpse of one of the old fire roads, the old timers, Joe Breeze, Charlie Kelly.
Why do they call it repack?
Because at the time they only had coaster brakes and they had to repack their hubs every time they came down to the bottom, the 2.5 mile downhill. By the time they get to the bottom, their brakes were smoking so bad they had to repack them. And the original name is Cascade Canyon Fire Road.
Now we've reached the bike review section of our show. But first, I'd like to give special props to the boys at MARIN Bicycles, especially Pat Smith, for giving us the royal treatment while we were in Marin County. Took us on the trails, took us to their favorite pub, and took us on the factory tour. Now this is what they were showing us, and this is what we got a chance to ride while we were at Mount Tamarancho. And this is the MARIN Wildcat Trail. Super great bike, outfitted with XT and XTR components, and a great aluminum frame, coming equipped with V-brakes and the Manitou X-Vert front fork. This bike has taken a beating in the last couple of weeks. We've taken it all over California, and we've taken it all over the East Coast, and the bike keeps coming back for more. We've discovered no slop in the rear end, and the fork keeps working great, and as always, the Shimano components are flawless. So, I gotta give this bike the thumbs up. The MARIN Wildcat Trail, definitely something you want to keep in mind if you're looking for the full bomb-proof downhill rig. This could be for you. This edition of Trailblazers Video Magazine is brought to you in part by MARIN Mountain Bikes, makers of fine off-road and on-road machines. We'll be right back with more Trailblazers Video Magazine after this.